enjoyed the family plan and just this very fun setup of an assassin turned family man. It leads to some really fantastic action sequences where, he's trying to make it seem normal. He wants the family not to know that anything has gone awry. Just how can you speak to those action scenes and how that setup really lent itself to some really fun sequences?
I think you're absolutely right. I think, when you're making a film that has an action side to it, you want those scenes to have something that sets them apart, something that zings a little bit. So, for example, we have a motorbike chase where people shooting at our hero in the car and he's trying to avoid them. What I loved is that aside from all of that, a central part of that scene is he cannot afford to wake up his family, because if he does, they'll find out his secret. So, and I think that was one of the great things about the script and the project was that, it takes a few, not movie tropes, but scenes that we've seen in movies before, and it just spins them around a little bit and informs them with a different energy.
Yeah, and the leading man, Mark Wahlberg, is such a great choice here, and he gets to show, all of his multifaceted range here, because we get the comedy, there's some more dramatic scenes, and there's a really great family relationship. What really stood out about Mark and made him the right choice?
Well, I mean, we sort of knew that this would be perfect for him, or he'd be perfect for it. And as you say, he's an actor with a sort of amazing range. You've seen him do Lone Survivor, then you see him do Boogie Nights, and then you see him do The Departed and do Ted. There's so many different sides to him, but it's always him. That's the beautiful thing about that. You always go, oh, he's not transforming himself completely. He's got the essence that makes it Mark Wahlberg, and he has that secret sauce. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. That just, when the camera's rolling, I just go, oh, okay, this scene's probably going to work then, and I just sort of relax when I'm working with him.
And there's the road trip formula kind of deployed here, and there's action throughout, but there's also time spent to really have nice family moments. Can you just speak to making sure all four family members had a nice arc? Because I thought you really accomplished that nicely.
Yeah, I mean that's what drew me to the film the most. I think is that aside from all the action and the comedy and the big scale and road movie stuff, you've got a five-person family that's nice and good and a little dull, a little suburban. And also they're all living their own lives and not noticing each other. One of them's a gamer and he doesn't tell his parents. And, I wouldn't call them exactly dysfunctional, but they're a little stale as a family. But, put them in a minivan and drive them across America and have a lot of people chasing them and then just watch them grow and become, reliant on each other. So I really love that side of it where, I'm not saying it's a sort of message type movie, but it's definitely got a thing about, the family that you spend your whole life with, they're the ones that you're stuck with. So make the most of them.
And my last question, you just got the best reactions out of that baby. Like, how was that done?
Well, we were very patient. The baby was delightful and lovely, but it wasn't always perfect, let's be honest. I think we knew that when the baby was good, which was often, it was just gold dust, so it was worth it. And I'm really, really grateful to Mark again and Michelle for having the patience to that. Because, again, a lot of movie stars will say, hey, baby, forget that, you deal with that. And he really worked with the baby and was a real sweetheart. And he's very much responsible for helping that baby be so good.